What's up guys, hope you are doing well there and welcome to the channel Seek Show. As I promised, this is the next tutorial on QGIS. Today I am going to discuss the types of vector data in QGIS. Let's get started, but before that, if you are interested in learning QGIS, Arcgis, remote sensing and all kind of educational stuff, hit the red subscribe button down there and click the bell icon. You will not miss anything. I guess you have already watched my last 3 episodes of Let's Learn QGIS playlist. So today I am going to discuss the types of vector data in QGIS. Vector data, meaning such as points, lines and polygons, are extremely important to QGIS. The bulk of your work will be done using this kind of data. Now, to add that kind of data, we can use the layer, add layer and add vector layer. To add vector layers, we can choose a file or directory or database or even protocol. When it comes to file, we can browse to any file using this browse icon and you can navigate for your data. We can choose different things like zip files from GDAL or Arcmap, ASCII files, DXF files you can import from AutoCAD, that's an old type, and there are a number of file types you can choose, including GeoJSON and Esri Shapefiles, and there are some other file types that you can directly import into your QGIS project. If you want, you can even import a KML file. Now for directory, we have different types here. We have open file geodatabase, which is more of a directory control. So file geodatabases are basically directories. They are not single files like a shapefile and US census, binary coverages. The old binary coverages, we can pick on that directory. Now the most important thing is a database. This is very powerful because we can connect directly to Oracle spatial data or points from ODBC or an Esri personal geodatabase. MSSQL, so that's Microsoft SQL Server. Then the Postgres SQL, we can go in there again if there is a geometry data types as well as MySQL. If any of those databases, anything from Oracle to MySQL has spatial data as a column type, we can use that to pull it into our QGIS project. Finally, there is a protocol where we can go to a URL to pull in data. So you can use the types. There are different types from HTTP, Google Cloud Storage, or whatever point or particular file, or go directly to a GeoJSON file. I will select, in this case, I will select GeoJSON file. So GeoJSON file basically is a text file that's structured in such a way that we can bring in data. So I can actually go to this URL here. So that's basically a GeoJSON file that's streaming directly from their server, giving us all the updated incidents of crime in that area. So if I put that in and choose type GeoJSON, GeoJSON, and this is the URL, and I will click add here, you can see it is being adding, right? I will close it. So I use the identify tool here and I will select any particular point. You can see the feature and the values, all the informations related to this particular incident, including the crime type, the location and the reported time and date and so on. So basically this GeoJSON file is coming from their server direct. So our vector data, you have seen other types of vector data where we can actually go to our shape files and drag and drop, say buildings. Here click drag and drop, and that's vector data. So that can be easily added, but sometimes you need to use the layer, add layer and add vector layer, especially when it's coming from a protocol or database or a directory. As you can see, you will have to use this path. your data is when your data is coming from directory, database, or a protocol. It's easier to drag and drop, but sometimes you have to use the directory, database, or protocol to get your data into your QGIS project. So once you have your data, you have got it. It's data. It's vector data. That's how you add it. And there is a wide array of supported vector types. Everything from Shapefiles, SQLite, and this all makes QGIS a very useful and very powerful tool for mapping and analysis of this vector data. Okay, right. I want to inform you that my next video will be based on adding shapefiles to a QGIS project. So that is the end of the QGIS tutorial today. I hope you learned something new. If you are interested in learning QGIS, Arcgis, and remote sensing and all kind of educational stuff, hit the red subscribe button down there and click the bell icon so you will not miss anything. I will be back with another video for you soon. Till then, take care and goodbye.